Hello there. 7 months ago I came out to this exact spot and I flew my very first range test with Lassie, my DJI Mini 2 drone. I sent her up to the cairn table right at the top of that hill up there, and it's 2.2 miles away. I've come back to the same spot 7 months later to see if I can fly back up with the same batteries. I bought the combo pack, which gave me 3 batteries. And over the past almost a year since I've had the drone, I've rotated these 3 batteries as per the DJI instructions. And I've always kept them stored in this little storage case, which I find, a charging case, which is also a storage case for me. I find it very convenient. Have the batteries stood up to 7 months of constant, almost daily use? Will I still get all the way up to the cairn table and circle around it before I get the battery warning? So I'm going to send Lassie up today again and find out if these batteries have stood up to 7 months of use and I've still got the same capacity in them. Here we go. And this is in normal mode, which, as you have discovered in one of the earlier videos that I did, a link of which will be up there, where I did the battery test with a normal versus cine versus sport, and I think I did it here to see which was the most efficient mode to fly in, and it turned out to be normal. Sorry for the spoiler. It's a beautifully bright sunny day today, October the 14th, 15th maybe, 2021, in Scotland. That happens quite often. Is the end of September, very beginning of October, the weather will turn very wintry, and then maybe a week or two later we get a slight Indian summer. Maybe not as warm as it was in August, but sunny and quite warm nonetheless. I don't even really need this cardigan on today. But you're better to come prepared in the Scottish weather, because you never know which way it might turn. For anyone who's thinking of visiting Scotland once the COVID restrictions and the lockdowns are all done and travel's more or less back to normal, the best bit of advice I can give you if you're coming to Scotland and you've never been here before is bring multiple types of clothing to suit everything from being on a sunny beach, meaning shorts, vests and t-shirts, right through to jumpers, cardigans, boots, hats, gloves and socks, even if you're coming in August. Especially if you're coming from a warmer country and you're not used to it being cold. Where we think it's summer and we might walk about in cargo shorts and a t-shirt, if you're coming from a warmer country, you may come over here and have to wear jeans and a hat, and scarf and gloves and a coat. So bring as many different types, bring enough clothing to cover you for every type of weather. There we go, battery warning now, we'll cancel that. And that came in at just before 10,000 feet. So we will continue and we'll fly on up to the cairn. And the same as before, we'll fly around and come back. So let's head her back for home. I'll leave an end screen at the very end of the video to my previous and my first range test here, the first one I carried out, so you can have a look at it in full if you want, and then you'll get a comparison with the very first range test I did here and with this one today. So I'll be leaving it, let me think of my orientation. I'll probably leave it here as an end screen at the end, so if you hang on to the very end you'll get a link there. I'll also leave a link probably down there on the end screen to the battery test that I did here with the 3 modes, the cinematic, the sport and the normal. In fact, I may not have done the cinematic test. I think I did 2 in the end, but I'll leave a link to that one as my end screen. If you wait to the end of the video you'll see those. And also, as usual, if you like this video and you're getting a little bit of something out of it, give a wee thumbs up. It helps the algorithm to push the channel a wee bit, and all us creators like some extra views and like some likes. And I get plenty of dislikes, as you know. I get dislikes before the video is even here for some reason. Anyway, whoop, we're off a bit off course there. Yeah, that's me doing the Scots waffle, getting us off course. We're back on course now. And if you're a viewer here but you haven't actually subscribed to the channel, you might fancy subscribing. I don't think I've ever asked MD if you would like to click that bell and you'll get notifications whenever I upload new videos. I don't think I've ever done that. It's a bit cheesy, isn't it? I suppose I should though. I think everybody else does it and it seems to work for them. And I'm working on a video just now about my next drone and my reasons for picking the particular drone that I'm going to buy, and my reasons for not buying the drone that you might think is the obvious next drone to buy, which is the one that most people go for. That's coming soon. So if you hit the notification bell, you'll get an alert when that video comes live. There we go. 46% left. No problem at all. So that's I think it's last time I did my calculation, I worked out it was 2.2 miles. That might be right. I don't think that's right, to be honest with you, because it was only 10,000 feet, so that's less than 2 miles. However, the battery lasted the first time until I actually got up to the cairn table, and as I was circling around it, that's when I got my first warning. This time I got my first warning on both batteries before I got up there. That could be the wind though. It could be the wind direction. If I'm flying up into a headwind, well, I don't know how the intelligence would work here. It would probably work out. I don't know. I don't think the batteries have degraded, to be honest with you, have degraded. And there we are, almost home. And here she comes. So there, she made it back with, come back here, right, so she made it back with 35% battery power there. There you go. If you found that useful, give us a thumbs up. I'm out here.